Hello everyone, Andrew Tonelli here. Welcome to today's video where, as you might have guessed by the title, I will need a little bit of faith on your part to embrace what I'm about to say and to follow through with it. You know, if you follow me long enough, that I always look out for your best interest, and I would never give you advice that I think is bad. But you also know that I have very little patience for excuses and a very low tolerance for laziness. But if you're ready to commit to this, I can guarantee you that this will be one of the best things you will ever do for your playing. So I'm gonna go straight to it. The idea is very simple. Stop using guitar tabs. That easy, right? People seem to need tabs for everything. New scale, where's the tab? Oh, this chord sounds interesting, where's the tab? Or maybe I'll pick up this song, tab. How about that solo? Tab. You know, the truth is that for most of this stuff, you don't need the tab at all. You can apply your mind and you can apply your ear and you can figure it all out by yourself. And the other part, you know, that 10% or 20% or whatever the number that you probably would need a tab is where the actual gold is. That's where, when you apply yourself, you will get the most results and the most improvement by making mistakes and correcting them and then making mistakes again until you get there. That's where the biggest results will ever be found. So you might be thinking, what's this guy's deal with tabs? What have they ever done to him? And the truth is that I've seen a lot of people and a lot of students become so attached to these pieces of papers that usually they don't even need. And I've seen how through the years it has caused a lot of problems and a lot of trouble through all facets of their musical lives. I have seen considerable talent and musical instinct become so severely impaired by this constant need for external help, remembering things and organizing them and visualizing them. It's all basically relegated and externalized to a piece of paper. You know, musical memory, understanding of the instrument, of the fretboard, simple relationship between concepts, the ear's ability to understand and predict what it is that you're playing. All these things are affected. But the good news is that most things are actually pretty easy, and guitar tabs really are a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. You might think it's a real problem, but the truth is you can just apply a little bit of effort and figure most stuff out on your own. You can listen to things in through your talent and your musical ability that you have right now. You can understand pretty much anything you hear. It will take some effort, but then whatever you find out will be yours and yours alone. Your ear will improve by leaps and bounds, and so will your musical memory and your connection to the instruments. I don't even have to tell you about the amount of confidence you will gain for whenever you're improvising and when you have all your knowledge internalized and not scattered around on 100 pieces of paper or screenshots of your computer. So sit down with your guitar, think, listen, and in today's age of YouTube and videos, watch if you have to. You can watch what the fingers are doing and try to figure it out. But it's always going to be active learning. It's always going to be things you earn for yourself. It's not going to be passive, just sitting there on a piece of paper. And this is a huge difference. You will not believe the consequences of this. By all means, if you need tabs for archival purposes, by all means, write down your tabs, but only after you figure things out for yourself. Now, I know this looks like a huge mountain to climb, and in a certain way it is. It would require effort and time, and so take it easy. Start maybe with a week without tabs, or maybe a month, or maybe a year. You know, no excuses, no exceptions. Figure everything out by yourself. It will also help you be more selective of what you learn, because nowadays with information everywhere, you kind of feel like you have to know everything, but it's very superficial. So doing this will really make you think of what it is you really want and you really need. And it's of great help when you try to stay motivated because you know you're doing something that's useful. Eventually and quite quickly, you'll notice how the connection between what you hear, your inspiration, and what you play, your expression, becomes stronger and stronger. You keep working on it and you reach a whole new level of musicality and command of the instrument. And with that, most importantly, comes confidence. And confidence is necessary to achieve artistic freedom. So as you can tell, I feel very strongly about this. I'm actually going to start a movement, the No More Tabs movement, and you should actually go and get started right now. But first, please subscribe and like.